Hey, I'm MindieKniss. This is the Daily Rage. This, my friends, is why we use stops. Let's take a look at OJ. This is the futures contract for frozen orange juice concentrate. And you can see, let's look at this daily for a second, first and foremost. You can see that it has just been on quite a little run. It was choppy, stuck in the cloud or just above the cloud for quite a while, and then just went crazy. The problem with this, while that looks beautiful, the problem is that this thing often, especially recently, can go limit up or limit down. That means over here, when you see this 10, 10 is the minimum limit. So every day that it goes limit up or limit down, it expands its limit. So 10 is the initial limit. And tomorrow, if it goes limit down again, it will be greater than 10. So just FYI, they aren't always the same number because they can expand the more days you go into limit up or limit down. In this case, people who were just having the time of their lives, if they were long from way down here, they're like, oh, yes, things are just looking so good for me. This actually was limit up many, many of these days. And today, then, it just fell off. And we can see this on the smaller time frame. Let's focus in here. This one is the 5-minute chart. You can see that on the open, it skyrocketed up. Lovely looking candle. People are still thinking, yay, like I got this. I'm rocking. And then limit down. And you can see this limit down by these little just hash marks across. In other words, like a flat line. It's dead. So here's the problem with limit up or limit down is that you don't want to get stuck in the wrong direction. So like I said, if you happen to be long through all this lovely time and thinking life is so good for you, yes, and hopefully you had a stop in place, ideally somewhere above this limit level. Why? Because when this opens tomorrow, what happens if this goes limit down again and then is way down here? The problem with limit down is that it's very, very difficult to get out of your trade. So if you are long and then it goes limit down, you're essentially stuck. You can't get out of that trade because nobody's trading anymore here. It's just done. So that's the challenge and the danger of trading things that have limits. Now, they can be very exciting because for this whole time, as this was going limit up, limit up, limit up, yay, like let's go. But just make sure your stops are in place and just hopefully, especially with big moves like this, huge up and then a huge crash down, it often can jump over your stop. So just be very, very careful with these contracts that have limits. I'm MindieKniss. Thanks so much for watching.